journey that no one expected, starting from a reunion of old friends, resulting in the fall of a nation. History runs in circles, but to break the cycle, it's simply unheard of. The journey to Astera.
Hey everybody, what's good? How's it going? Hopefully y'all are having a good night so far. Everybody good to go?
Give me just a moment.
Alrighty.
I'm having a minor technical issue.
Okay.
Right?
Pretty much.
Hey, it happens, man.
It really does. It's a little aggravating.
We're all thin and we have everyone to admit.
Well, I'll go ahead and, I guess, introduce myself. Everybody?
Yeah, go ahead and do your intros.
I'm sure you all already know this by now if you're watching the stream, but I am Hololock, and I play Ventus Full Rose. Drew?
I'm Andrew, and I play Torok Stoneskin.
Alright, Aaron?
My name is Aaron, and I play the Artificer Zane Corvus.
And Go Hex.
Hey guys, my name is Zach, aka GoHex. I also play the notorious Lance Lebeck, the Bard Varian of the group.
Right on. And then we got Mr. Ming the Merciless, if he's still going by that.
Oh, I most certainly am still going by that.
Okay.
So, y'all just have to go with that because I'm never going to show mercy.
Noticed.
Oh, man. So, now that I've worked out some of my tech issues, I almost said kink, but those, wrong kind of kink.
But is it really an issue, though?
I was about to say kinks.
Yeah. So, this is Forgotten in Time for this episode. And you guys left off here at the statue and got a little bit of an info dump. You guys have figured out who you're supposed to be looking for. You found out who the statues were of. And you figured out who the mysterious person that he keeps talking about is. You finally got the name of Time. So from here, the ball is in your court, gentlemen.
Zane's going to be looking at everybody and saying, it was what was the Dragonborn man's name again? Started with an A.
Oh, crap. That's the one I forgot to write. Zach, I believe you had that written down.
Again, I don't know where my notebook is at the moment. It's not here.
No, wait a minute. Give me just a second. Nope. Yep. So, for those of you watching, I am apparently an irresponsible dungeon master. I somehow managed to throw away an entire page of notes.
Oh.
I don't know how. I mean, like, I think the dog ate it. I'm blaming it.
Yeah, the dog ate your notes.
You know, as
I
much
blame
as I would
Ahsoka.
love to blame Ahsoka, I actually can't.
Mm.
She's one of those dogs that you think would actually destroy stuff.
Well, yeah, her name's
If it-
Ahsoka.
If it's not a stick, she doesn't destroy it.
Well, paper tastes like sticks.
No,
Hey,
not
Do
not at all.
tell. Do tell, sir.
Yeah.
Well, you see, Zane has a tendency to chew on sticks when he's bored, and then he follows it up by.
I'm sorry, say that again.
I said Zane has a tendency to chew on sticks. I didn't say dicks.
Okay, wait a second. Why did I get thrown into this?
Because you're the one that said
just
paper
said-
tastes like wood.
Who said paper tastes like sticks?
Paper is literally wood. It's
They don't taste the same, boy.
oh, that's no. You can't say wood is the same thing. They're made out of the same thing.
Ming, I told you whenever I first gave him to you, he was housebroken and he wouldn't chew on the furniture, but I did not promise you he wasn't going to be dumb.
Bro, y'all.
So Zane ate my notes.
Oh,
Zane had to wash the flavor of Lonz's antics out of his mouth.
It's crazy how he knew what paper tasted like right before this episode started, though, right?
And oddly enough, my notes are missing.
That's wild. No,
Shoe fits.
She went
Don't eat it.
back in here.
that's so dumb.
Right. Alright, so we have lost his name. That is rather unfortunate.
Let me check my notes. I don't remember if I wrote that particular bit of information down. I was kind of out
Nope.
of it towards the
I
end.
know
of
I
our stuff.
didn't.
See, and normally Twitterocks are really good about keeping notes.
And I thought you had this down like in more than one place.
No, I have one notebook that I put it all in. And I lost that page. Damon?
No, his name started with an A.
No, I didn't catch that.
This is the problem with relying on technology.
Absalon, something like that. It was
Oh, it definitely wasn't Absalon.
no, not Absalon. Absalon or Assyrian or Asoe something.
Well, here's a weird question. Isn't this map the temple of this guy? Did you not name this temple map after him?
I did not.
The cathedral of a guy.
This guy.
Give me
Oh.
just a sec. I'll see if I can figure it out.
The cathedral of the Dragon Kid.
The cathedral of that guy.
Yeah, it's some feller. Long forgotten because it's been a while.
All right. Uno momento.
Well, if you come up with another name right now, I can just write that down.
Hold on. I'm on YouTube right now trying to find it.
Oh, this is frustrating.
You ain't kidding.
It's been that kind of a week, folks.
Yeah, it's
Been that kind of a week.
Kind of a wild
He's
one.
Yes,
gone
my
from
friend.
it. Like he teleported out of there. That's what I remember.
Yeah.
So we're literally just kind of standing here, kind of with our proverbial dicks in our hands.
Uprahora.
Uprahora, thank you.
Aurora! Okay.
We were all wrong.
Yeah,
Every single one of us.
Bro,
I knew that there were A's involved somewhere.
I couldn't even say that, much less remember that. Don't know how to spell it. All right, Uprahora.
So, so I remember this part, but it's the worst part of the name to remember. I remember Cora was in there.
Super horror guy.
Oops.
Oprah, but way worse.
Oh, that's great.
Oops, a whore.
Oops, a whore.
All right.
Okay, so now that we got all our names and figured it all out, we're kind of sort of back on track. Uprahora farted his way out of there, and you guys are here at the statue. You want to refresh their memory on what you saw through the visions?
You're talking about him or me?
Zane, because Zane was the one that touched the tablet.
Right, yeah, the big book that has everything in it. The things that I could recall were basically of Uprahora and Aemon talking. Aemon was telling Uprahora that, that he couldn't go after Ventus, who was technically the other Eden Guard that left the place, unless he gave up his godhood and became, mortal. So a mortal being now, because he chose to go all over the place looking for him. And there have been a couple of the other ones that were also like the blacksmith people that we saw that also gave up their godhood in order to live among us. I think Aemon is technically the only one other than the guardians there, the Bronius, Alistair, and Pharamond, that are technically
Literal Eden Guard still.
that are literal Eden Guard. Although I don't understand how Bronius, Alistair, and Pharamond's name ended up in the book. If they were able to travel to this cathedral or whatever, if they didn't leave Astera. But anyways, we'll come back to that.
This temple's been around since before he gave up his godhood.
Right. Okay. So I guess they were able to visit here before then too.
Yes.
That's why it's so far back in the book. So anyway, I was watching that scene unfold between Uprahora and Aemon whenever they were talking to each other, and they were discussing whether or not they were going to, he was actually going to leave, and during that time, he decided that he wouldn't, that he was going to hold back, and eventually that was, that changed, and he left to go search for Ventus. So that scene was literally like the scene that's depicted in the statues is Aemon holding his spear down to Uprahora, and it's because he had him trapped on the ground and was about to basically end him for trying to run. So apparently they can kill each other, but we aren't supposed to be able to kill them.
Correct.
So anyway, Zane, that's what Zane's able to tell you guys as far as what he saw in the vision. And we've all heard from Uprahora about Nota Babasura being the necromancer that is pretty much responsible. From what we can assume, Zane's going to be like, I think he's pretty much the one that we can assume is responsible for what all is unfolded here at the cathedral. you know, the supposed undead that are walking around and things like that that we saw, that Lon saw in his visions. And his
Yeah.
sister was there for. Apparently, all of that is because of this note above a sore person. And Andrus Lackwood is apparently here also, so we need to be on the watch for that dude.
So we're definitely not
It's
alone
broken.
here, huh?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
So, I guess what we need to do is just be prepared. Make sure that you have your weapons drawn. Make sure that you're checking the shadows for a random rogue or thief. That would be my thing. And yeah. Which way do we want to go, gentlemen?
Not here.
Not here.
Maybe, well,
Good answer.
Stick around here. Zane's gonna kind of walk around the statues again. I'm gonna take one more look around it just to make sure that there's nothing that I'm missing.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception roll.
Okay. That is gonna be a 16.
All right. You do see, and yeah, you guys can see my mouse. So right about here,
Mm-hmm.
you do find something that kind of has a faint glow to it. It's like a pulsing glow.
Okay.
It looks like it's a shard of a weapon.
A shard of a weapon?
From a weapon, yeah.
Huh.
Do I see him? Or do I see it as well?
Give me a perception.
18.
Yes.
All right. I'd like to bend down and touch it, and like if it's in the ground or anything, I'd like to pick it up and dust it off, look at it, investigate it further, and see if I notice anything on it.
Okay. Well, as you go to touch it, you feel your body react rather intensely. It almost feels like a convulsion goes through your body as you try to touch it. Zane, you will notice this reaction.
Would I roll a I guess would I roll a Constitution save to see if how much it jerks me back or what?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Zane's gonna notice that everything's going on. He's gonna be like, that might not be a good idea.
16.
So it doesn't knock you back into a full-blown seizure, but it definitely makes you think twice about touching it.
Okay. Did y'all see that just now?
Yeah, and that's why I said you might not want to touch it.
Well, I just wanted to check because the reason is it because it's me or is it because of what it is?
I'm thinking it's because you're you.
Can one of
Maybe a
you
little
try
bit of
touching
both.
it?
Zane, why don't you give me an
I'm
insight
game.
check?
Okay.
While you're doing that, Turok.
How about a 27?
Okay.
Yeah, how
Turok,
about
are you
it?
going? Are you gonna reach for it?
I'd like to, since I'm the technical freaking dude.
No,
What?
I'm asking Turok.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
he
I'll do it.
said I'm game. I was asking if he was reaching for it. All right. So
I guess.
as he's reaching for it, Zane, this is what you know from your insight. Now keep in mind, only Zane knows this.
Okay.
You know that it's reacting to him because he is still technically an Eden Guard. That shard is only reacting to him as an Eden Guard. It's reacting to his presence.
Okay.
You don't think it'll have a reaction to anybody else. But as you realize this, Turok, roll me a con save.
Yeah.
Shit. He said shit.
Okay. Let's see. Got a +7. 30-20.
30-20, nice. It as you grab it, you don't notice the aura, but Zane, you and Ventus both notice that the color of the aura changed to red.
Okay.
Turok, you feel an extreme heat coming off of this.
Why is it glowing?
Yeah,
Kinda. Feels kind of hot. Okay. Too hot. Ow.
I'm gonna do another insight check because I want to be like, okay, maybe only the Eden Guard can touch it.
Okay.
How's that even possible?
And
Half
so I
dragon.
got a 24. I got a 24.
Yes.
Yeah. So I look at it and I'm like, okay. And so based off of the evidence presented, as a scientist and a scholar, I would like to formally present this hypothesis. Because of who Ventus is, I believe that he's the only one that's going to be able to touch this.
Oh, so only really cool guys can touch it. Got it.
No, that's not necessarily true. It's because we both know that Ventus isn't really cool. So,
Well, not with that attitude. Got you, best buddy.
Fist bump.
And so Zane's gonna be like, so what I'm thinking is because of the fact that the Eden Guard, who they are, I think that this particular artifact is something that only they're able to interact with. I don't know.
Okay.
It's possibly like it might be even that this piece of metal or whatever is inscripted with the celestial language, and therefore it has like a code on it or something that only the people that are Eden Guard can touch it.
So
I want you to give me one more insight check.
One more.
All right. Do you want me to give you one?
Oh
No.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay, so it dawns on you that because he is not whole, that's why it sent him into almost a convulsion. Because even though he is Eden Guard, he's not whole. And because he's not whole, his body can't handle it.
It's a broken blade, right?
It's a shard of a blade, of a weapon.
That's what I mean. Like it's broken. So and I guess I would notice that it's broken. So why is this weapon?
Well, no, you don't know.
Well, it looks like a shard
What?
of a blade, right?
It looks like a shard. I never said blade.
Okay. I had misunderstood them.
Yeah. All you know is it's a shard of some kind of weapon. Not really sure what kind. I'm gonna say it's roughly. The only reason it got noticed was because of how high his perception was. It's not size-wise. It's not much bigger than a quarter.
Oh wow, it's like itty bitty.
Oh.
And there's
Yeah.
no other. They're like looking around. There's no other pieces of this thing laying around.
No. It's
Oh.
almost like this weapon got damaged, and this is a piece that came off, and nobody noticed it.
Mm. So I wonder who fought who here that caused this thing to chip off and end up here.
Yeah, that's like
Hmm.
legitimately what I was about to say. But you know.
Well, I'm glad that great minds think alike.
Right.
Even though we'll hold back and try and figure out if your mind's still a great mind. Zane is going to be that kind of fool himself. Just saying.
Oh, I believe it. I
We all
100%
do.
believe it.
So knowing what this is and everything, I'm not sure if it's worth trying to collect it. Although I would like to try and put it, yeah, I think it might be worth looking a little bit closer at. So I don't know if Zane can try and collect it and wrap it up in some kind of cloth and put it away somewhere.
It'd be really hot.
And I'm looking at my left hand like it's made out of metal.
I mean, you're welcome to try.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it with the left hand and try and put it in some cloth.
All right, give me a con check.
On save.
Give me that con.
Melt the
How
arm.
about a 22?
Melt the arm.
Does a
You're
22
able.
give it-
You're able to grab it. It doesn't send that concussion through you or anything, but the heat that's radiating off of it
Uh-huh.
is so intense. Even though you can't feel it in your metal hand, you can feel the heat on your body.
Okay, like coming towards my face a little bit.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm definitely gonna hold it away from my face.
You still feel the heat.
I mean, I can feel the heat. That's fine. I mean, I'll sweat a little bit. That's fine.
No. I said extreme heat.
Well, I'm trying to put it in something. So,
Well, hand it to me.
and so I quickly try and give it to Ventus again.
So would
Okay.
I roll another con save?
So, yes.
'Cause
So
I
you
did- I
play
did a-
hot potato.
I did a con check earlier, and my con save is a lot higher because I'm proficient in Constitution. So I gave you the wrong number.
It's alright.
So
So you play hot potato with the shard.
23.
Yeah, con 2.
And you're actually able to grab onto it. And you both notice that glow changes back to the color you saw before.
Interesting.
Well, then
You
you've
still feel some subtle vibration coming off of it.
But it's not radiating the sun.
Correct.
Got you. So, I guess,
I'm like, I think you should hold on to that. For
yeah, I'll put it in my bag. I guess. I guess it would be safe in my bag, huh?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna put it in my inventory. What would I call it? Just a shard of ancient weapon.
Shard of weapon.
Okay. All right. It's there.
All right. So where are you guys heading to from here?
How did we even get in here? Portal?
Well, you portaled in, and you guys took the path over here on the right. You came down through there to get to here. So down would be the only other direction you could go unless you want to go backwards.
So we still need to explore then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, my children, yes.
Don't forget, you can click on your token and use WASD to move them instead of dragging them.
You trying to tell me ASWD is somehow faster than Dragon, my man? Come on now.
More accurate for
Possibly.
me.
If you say so.
Faster than dragons.
Fast as fuck, boy.
So we're gonna head down this way.
Alright, so you're
Yep.
gonna
That's
head
what I said.
south.
That's why I went over there.
Just off the map. Bye. I'm just kidding.
Fourth wall break.
Dungeon Master can't keep up.
Oh, wrong
Oh,
way.
it's probably gonna kick me out of Discord too when
Edge
you
of the
change this
world.
map.
I think the textures are struggling.
Just a little bit.
Also, just want to make sure that everybody realizes Zane has his weapon drawn.
Yep, I got my shield and javelin out. Lance.
I have my sword out and it's on fire, and I'm using it as a light source.
And we walked into darkness. How did it suddenly get so dark?
Yeah, how did we lose street lamps
Good question.
or lanterns?
Must be that ancient technology. Fucking working. It's that ancient tech. Oh, there he went.
Oh,
There, who went?
True.
Oh, we lost him.
we lost the paladin.
Oh no.
How did we lose an entire cowman dragon thing?
Okay, what happened here? It changed something on me. Move one of your tokens. Is it revealing anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna move back and see. Yeah, it's like
I straight up made a penis.
Nice.
Of course.
Go ahead, Ben, just move your slightly to the right just a little bit. Hell yeah.
That better? Can you see everything?
No, still
Oh,
bad.
we're still saying what we see.
Refresh.
Alright. Give me a second.
Reload.
does it kick him out of Discord every time he does that?
What the?
I think so.
Oh my gosh, his computer sucks.
It's like those really weird people that build houses to where like the light switch turns on the toilet or some shit.
No, it's just
That's
we're still
I just
seeing-
had
that's what
a
this is like.
You said that and I had a stroke. Like it's just like everything that I know about that. I just like I think I moved out just now mentally.
There we go.
Now you can see everything?
Yeah,
Alright, so
everything.
yeah, I don't know what the issue was there. Why it did that.
It's them updates, baby.
Right. Alright. So this is where you guys have entered into. You see a staircase from where you came in at over here. You guys see a staircase that was in front of you, and you can kind of see over here, it looks like the pathway kind of wraps around.
Okay. That's pretty good. So, does any of this, does anything stand out aside from these buildings? Like, is there any markings anywhere? Can I look for that?
Hey, everybody give me perceptions. Oh, bye,
I'll
launch.
just give you, give me my 16.
21.
16, 21.
Can I just use my passive?
Yeah.
Okay, 18.
Tudor?
26.
Alright. So, the 26 will actually work the best. So, Tudor, you're going to be the only one that notices this. You see a almost completely see-through figure kind of walk the path up the stairs. It stops, turns back and looks at you. You can kind of see the head movement tilt a little bit, and then it carries on, continues on up the staircase.
Can I
Which,
make out what
Lons, you're up at the
species?
top of the stairs, right?
Sure am.
You see it walk right through Lons.
Can I tell
Zane.
what species or race?
No. All you can
Okay.
see is a silhouette.
Okay.
Zane, where you're standing at, that's actually
In
a
the
wall
bushes?
right there. Yeah, he's in the
He's in the
bushes.
bush.
He's in the bushes up
taking a
against
leak.
the wall.
I didn't realize
taking
that
a
was
leak,
bushes.
man.
I thought it was
Stupid, bro.
plant life.
What did you think it was?
Slightly tall plant life, like high reeds maybe.
Nah, it's high grass and reeds and stuff. It's not an actual bush. The bush would be a lot taller.
Vince is looking around like, what are y'all seeing? I don't
Right.
see any of that.
But you're currently looking at a wall, but in the shrubbery that you're standing in, you see some interesting little stones on the ground, a few brightly colored ones that kind of look pretty. The writing on the wall almost looks like it's been graffitied in a sense. People that have stopped in this particular spot have carved their name into the wall, and you can see it in all kinds of different languages carved out across this wall. Ventus, with where you're at, you see another door directly in front of you, right here,
Yeah.
and it's, well, what used to be a door is completely bricked up.
There's
I can
lot
make
of
a door.
places that are just completely off of there.
So I just see a bricked doorway.
Yep.
Why in the world?
So I'm gonna walk up to it and place my hand on it and feel around to see if it's stout or if there are any weak points.
It's a mimic.
Bro, I'd be like, bro, a fucking brick wall, like of all things. Not a
We're
treasure
gonna find out the
chest?
stairs is a mimic. The trees he's peeing in is a mimic.
Oh no,
This whole place is one giant mimic.
bro.
That bird flying overhead every 5 seconds is a mimic.
Stop giving him ideas.
Who's to say I didn't already have that idea?
Yeah, boy.
Have you met me?
I have. That's why I said shut the fuck up.
I mean, a while back somebody mentioned a warehouse.
Right.
So, but yeah,
Yeah,
I'd like
give
to-
me a perception on that, because it's gonna be you're touching it. It's gonna be a sense of touch perception.
Right. Perception, that is 19.
As you put your hand on it, you hear a voice in your head. Wonder what he's doing now.
Oh boy.
And I'm going to say back to it, you know I can hear you.
Oh, wait. You can hear you can hear me now?
Yeah.
I can hear you now?
Yep.
Where are you?
Good question. I'm in some.
Horus Temple.
In what you said?
I said Upra Horus Temple.
Upra Horus Temple. I still see. I couldn't remember his name still. I'm in Upra Horus Temple. Do you know? Does that mean anything to you?
I've been searching for that for years.
Well, don't ask me how I got here. I couldn't tell you.
Rocker Boy's talking to himself.
Yeah.
Is he actually saying all this shit out loud, or is he saying it in his head?
I don't know. Are you saying it out
I'm
loud?
saying it out loud.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah,
all
he's
you
saying it
hear
out
is
loud with his fingers to his head, like he's saying it internally, but he's saying it out loud.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're all just losing our minds because
I'm still learning to
Vince
do
is
this.
just talking to himself. I'm staring at a ghost that just walked up the stairs through lawns. Any of this making sense, guys?
Sounds like it's just you two losing your minds.
So
all I'm seeing is pretty rocks. I have no
Crap.
idea what's going
So-
on.
Pretty rocks and car graffitis.
We're screwed.
Oh yeah.
So I
Wall
know
graffiti.
I know you and I aren't exactly on the best terms, but do
You think?
do you know anything about where this is? I'll make a deal with you.
I'm listening.
Seems like they need some space.
And all they hear
Hey, dude.
all they hear is my side, so it's even funnier. But I say, I'll make a deal with you. How about this? You tell me what you know about this place, and with that information, if it helps me dig through here, I'll tell you what I find out.
Counter offer.
Okay?
You tell me what you find there when you're finished,
Okay, so
and I'll give you a location to meet me in person.
that's fine.
Holy crap.
But it's not helping me now. I'm in front of a bricked up doorway, and I'm trying to figure out if there's anything behind here. I don't know what you know about this place. If you don't know anything, that's fine. Just tell me. It's okay to admit when you don't know something.
Well, the only thing I can admit is that you're not anywhere I need to be currently, since you're already there.
Well, I guess we'll see.
As strange as this may sound, and as much as I despise you, we'll cover more ground independently.
Yeah. So, do you know, so is there anything you can tell me about this place since you know about it? This is the first I'm learning about it. So, if you know something that will help me navigate this maze, I will tell you whatever you need to know.
Not everything is as it seems,
Okay.
but if it's bricked up and inaccessible, it's bricked up and inaccessible.
Okay. All right. That's what I needed to know. I appreciate it.
Zane leans in behind you real close and he says, "Who the hell are you talking to?"
Long story. All right. I'll
Make it short.
All right. I'll contact you when I leave here, and we can figure out where to meet up. Deal?
I was waiting for you to say I'll call you back.
Zane, I think he's talking to his wife. He sounds hella stressed.
That's what it sounded like, but I'm
Once
curious
you
on how he
find-
contacted, or not can even contact mine.
Once you find whatever you find there, let me know. I'll know anyway, but I'd rather you tell me and be honest. And I'll tell you a place to meet, and we can move forward from there.
All right. We'll see where it goes.
This is
Only ends one of two ways.
Guess we'll see. How do I end this call? Stop talking to me in my brain. Okay.
Before
So the voice
starts
just
charging me.
stopped.
Okay. All right. All right. It's not what it looks like, fellas. I promise there's a reason. There is something else. All right. I guess I owe you an explanation. I don't remember if I told you about it or not.
Nope.
not exactly.
Okay.
No.
So, do you remember Caius,
Muffin Man?
my
Right.
other half?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
whenever we met in the arena, I noticed that we can read each other's thoughts. if I can hear him now, that means he's not super far away.
So hurry up what we're doing here.
No need to rush, because once we leave here, he wanted me to contact him and he's going to tell me where he's at. So, I know it looked crazy, it looked like I'm talking to myself, but we can talk to each other through our thoughts, as weird as that is. So we can move
Zane,
on.
for you, it almost makes sense because of the knowledge that you have about him being two halves of one being.
Right.
But I was hoping he could, while I had him, I was hoping that he might be able to help us navigate this place, but he was useless. So.
And I'm just looking at that wall, and I'm like, if it's this kind of bricked up, I doubt that we're going to be able to do much with it anyway.
Yeah, that's what he said. I just wanted to look at it
Right.
anyways.
Bricked up means something
I have
totally
been
different. where I'm
known to
from.
make doorways out of walls.
I mean,
Shut the fuck up.
DM, would we be allowed to,
To do what?
to bust through that wall?
You can try to.
Just be
I
careful.
look at Turok, and I'm like, well, big boy, if that's what you feel like you want to do. And I step
Well,
out the way.
Before that happens, so I saw a silhouette, kind of like a ghost, very faint, go up the stairs, pass through lawns, kind of slightly turned back at me, and then kept going. So if we want to follow that instead of messing with a bricked up wall.
Yeah, you sure you wasn't seeing stuff?
Are you
I'm not the
sure
one
you
talking to
hearing
myself.
stuff?
Oh, I'm positive. We've had a few conversations like this.
And that's supposed to make me feel better?
Right.
Well, at least you know I'm not crazy.
Jury's still out.
Says the person who was just talking to himself. Okay.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see how crazy I am after we leave here. So,
All right, so
tell
what
me
is,
about your poltergeist?
What y'all's next step? Is Turok attacking the wall, or are y'all
Yes.
following the poltergeist?
All right,
I
Turok,
look
lead the
at
way.
Turok like,
Okay. Doop 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 doop. Went this way.
We can't go any further. It's just void.
Void.
There's
void.
nothing here.
Ventus, where are you going?
I mean, once we go up the stairs, does it kind of lead?
We gotta
to
wait for the
something
GM.
that's, like right up here too? Or nope. I
Oh.
guess not.
And I gotta leave.
Yes, you have to leave.
Why do you
BRB.
Turok,
Turok's
Turok!
lame.
where'd you go? Turok.
Bro, I can zoom in on these flowers and shit. There's so much movement in there. There's little fireflies and stuff.
And the thing is bammed out again.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm an artist.
He said, "Hell yeah."
Why are you running all the way up there?
Why not? Do you see an enemy? I don't see an enemy. I don't see nothing.
Well, we don't know until he says something.
Reload.
Reload.
Do we need to reload?
It's getting old.
I don't know. Can you see everything now?
Yeah, we
Oh,
I can
we
see
see the whole
everything,
map.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't say you could see anything, so.
Oh, my bad.
Okay. Yeah, it sucks because my computer can't handle doing two things apparently. So I have to leave Discord, reload the map, and come back in.
Well, it should have loaded itself, but I get it.
No, my laptop won't allow it.
Lons, where you go?
I'm gonna stand on top of these boxes here and just start yelling at this ghost because I'm not 100% convinced that it even exists at this point.
Can I roll perception to see if I spot
Yes.
Use your charisma. Tell it to show itself, Lons.
I'm gonna sing it a song. Just gonna play a little ghost ballad that I wrote for the ghost.
Okay.
Ghost, ghost, ghost.
But y'all
Sing a
can't
little
hear it.
song.
It's just for this ghost. Y'all can't hear it, so just assume that I did so. You know, because we can't see the ghost, y'all definitely can't hear the song.
Oh, really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you jumped up on top of the crates and started singing a
Logic.
song to the ghost.
Oh, yeah,
Can I roll perception to see if I spot it?
Yes.
playing a ghost melody.
He's playing ghost notes.
Matter of fact, everybody give me perception rolls.
Same thing as last time, 26.
Okay.
Hmm, 17.
Okay. Mons, Ventus?
Oh, I'm rolling perception.
Yes.
I read. My bad, I didn't hear you say
I
that.
got a 19 on mine.
Okay.
I rolled it's a 9.
Okay. So this time, Lons and Turok both see it. Turok,
Hey,
you see
see it?
where
You see it?
you see where it is, and Lons, you see it in off to the left in your peripheral vision, sitting on the crate next to you, kind of bobbing its head back and forth.
Ah, shit.
See? I told you! I
Y'all
wasn't
didn't tell me
going
ghosts
crazy.
for real?
And I'm looking at both of y'all like, apparently,
Lons, you don't have to entertain him.
ready.
It's okay.
He's a
I
bard.
was
He's supposed
entertaining
to.
myself. I didn't know it was real.
What's real? I don't see anything.
Hey,
So
real
the-
quick questions. Can ghosts take things out of your pocket? Because I'm missing $20.
Both of you see it kind of shrug its shoulders, get off the crate, and move up here towards the door. And it walks right through the
Come on,
door.
we didn't even get your name!
Dude, who were you talking to?
And
The ghost!
Well, now I see it
That's
too.
it?
100% crazy.
I look at Zane and I'm like, the ghost.
I think it's spreading.
Watch out, you two are next.
And I just kind of look at the both of you and I'm like, okay, are we sure that this thing isn't like the necromancer just trying to fuck with our heads?
Well,
All I know is this
I mean, we
door
gotta
is made of
find
wood.
him anyway.
This door is made of wood, so it cannot be bricked up. So y'all can't use that anymore. It's wood.
I just
Anybody
draw
like
my, I
to-
draw my weapon and I'm like, I guess now's a good time to try and mess with the freaking door.
All right. Anybody want to check? Who's checking the door?
Fuck it, I'll do it since I'm already right here.
All right.
He said he was gonna do it. I'm stepping the fuck back.
As you reach for the handle, it's ice cold to the touch, but it moves. You're able to push the door in, and you can feel the cold coming through from the other side.
It's very cold in here.
We're outside.
I'm sweating.
No, this door was ice cold to the touch.
They said in here.
Go on. Go.
alright. Let's check it out.
It looks like a knob.
Okay.
As you guys go through to the outside,
This is
Maybe.
outside.
Oh,
to
look
the
what
other side,
transition.
it's the other side of the door.
Wouldn't it have been an inside? Because we were outside. Now we're outside again.
Can
You're on the other side of the door.
Can you make
It's
it
we're in
clear?
an outside complex.
Ventus,
This
do
way.
you want to tell them what your brother told you?
Yeah, I thought I did.
You left a detail out. Y'all stop running around randomly.
Alright. So Caius told me that I will know what it is I'm looking for when I find it.
Not that part, the other part.
What was the other part?
Not everything is as it seems.
Oh yeah, not everything is the same. I forgot he said that. Yeah, not everything is as it seems. So, if y'all want to believe I talked to Caius, then understand that not everything is as it seems. Are we supposed to be struggling seeing in here?
Yes.
Okay. My gosh. So, can I roll a perception to see what is going on in here? See if I can see
Yes.
anything. Oh, well, let me land on mine. Oh, sweet. 25, nat 20.
Nice.
Okay, there's no lighting in this area. There's a mild glow off over here, as you guys should be able to see. But you do notice somebody standing off to your left in the darkness.
Like where your dot's at.
Okay.
Ah. Oh, why are you not doing it? Yeah, off to the left from where he is.
All right. I'm gonna call out to whatever that is. Hey,
I got you.
show yourself. And I hold my sword that's on fire up and see if I can get a light on whatever it is I saw.
The response you hear is, "No."
Did you say no?
Bruh.
I didn't stutter.
Really,
Okay, then I'm just gonna come to you.
Who are we pissing off now?
I don't
Sounds
know,
good
but...
to me.
All right. Do I see anything over here?
Go up. Go left.
Was that a
Too
grill?
far. Go. Stop. Go to your right.
Two to your right.
Go to your right.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, I was trying to. I pressed the wrong button.
So guys.
Oh, I see somebody.
Whoa.
I don't
Yeah.
Know, I don't know what that is. So
Who are you?
I just noticed them.
I shine my light on him. What do I see?
You see a satyr.
A satyr. What are you doing hiding out here?
Who says I'm hiding?
Well, you're in a dark area. There's no light. Are you just? Can you see in the dark?
Yes.
So what's up? What are you doing?
I should be asking you. You're the one who came onto my territory.
Well, first off, I'm lost. Second off, I'm trying to find something, and I'm supposed to know what it is when I find it.
Well, lost sounds like a personal problem.
So, what can you tell me about this place?
It's mine and you shouldn't be here.
Fuck that.
So, do you have ownership papers, or?
I have to show you nothing. You don't even know where you are.
Okay, well, I
Thanks.
can leave you here to do whatever it is you got to do, and we'll just be on our way. Sorry to bother you.
Such a demanding person. You walk into someone else's home and you demand of them.
And
How
I look at
rude.
him.
Well, I wasn't trying to be rude. I'm literally just trying to find my way around in the dark, and it's kind of frustrating when you don't know where you're at. But I didn't mean to intrude or bother you. I'm just trying to find my way around. I'm sorry.
And I look
Well,
at
let's start over.
Okay. Well, I'm Ventus. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Well, first, Ventus. Who are the others?
Oh, these are my friends. We have Turok here, the tall guy right behind me, and then
Mhm.
if you look back there, I'm sure you can see in the dark. I can't see him, but I know somewhere back there you have my friend Lons and my uncle Zane.
What's up?
Ooh, Lons? The
Hi.
bard?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know him.
Ah, I've been waiting to smell that smell.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
Jesus!
the rosemary. You heard about it?
Oh yes, oh yes.
Yeah, he's right over there. Hey, Lons, come here. I got a fan of
Hey
yours.
man,
I think he's right here.
Oh, I didn't see him.
He moved. He ran right to him.
Hey, come back.
and you smell me anymore? I'm gonna have to charge you for it, dog. Just saying.
Oh, but you're a guest in my home. Why would I pay charge for anything?
Just stop smelling me so dear.
It's
Just stop.
just let him have
Just
what he
stop.
wants. So we're intruding on his
Ah.
property.
No,
So
this ain't a dog humping my leg. I'm not gonna just let him finish. Okay, just stop.
Sing me a song.
I don't want to.
How do you know who Lons is?
Who doesn't know the Rosemary Bard?
Nobody that
I
should
mean-
from around here.
I mean, you got Chief Flat who just tells everybody.
Oh,
Wherever
G
he
flat.
goes.
Yes, he passed through not too long ago.
Wait, what?
Screaming at
He's
someone.
alive?
Screaming about somebody named Ming? Cursing him for moving him from place to place. Do you know this Ming? Is he a deity?
No,
Deadpool,
No.
are you
don't
here?
know exactly.
Not exact. Well, okay. Anyways, Lons, sing me a song.
Really, really don't want to. You're creeping me out, guy.
You sing me a song. I will show you half of the way out.
Half the way out. What do I gotta do to show you? You're showing the whole way out.
Do we all have to sing?
Oh, you don't
Oh,
want me
if you
singing.
if you all sing, I'll show you all the way out. I might even be able to find whatever you think you're looking for.
Huh?
That's all we're waiting for.
It's the
What
moment.
are we waiting for, fellas?
You're the lead man, and I'll sing back up. Zane, Turok.
So before you begin, what do you think you're looking for?
I feel like we're looking for a way out at this point.
That's what
You're
it feels
searching
like.
for an artifact.
Yeah, we're looking for a certain artifact.
Oh, an artifact.
Yes, sir.
What does it look like?
And I'm thinking, I'm like, it's probably metallic in nature, has the language of the Celestials on it, and
Okay. Keep going.
I'm trying to think about how it would look, but honestly, I'm not sure which part of it this is.
Celestial languages on it. Does it have any glow to it?
I'm really not sure if it's that part of what I'm looking for.
Does it interconnect with anything, or does it work independently?
And I'm like, it interconnects.
It interconnects. Very interesting. Do you know what this artifact does?
I'm still working that out.
I'm sorry, Gizzo. I didn't get your name.
Zane Corvus.
Wait. The sage?
You are
Seems
very
you're famous as well in this dark area.
He leans over and sniffs you and goes, "Oh, I can still smell Trony Vale on you."
You are too well informed.
Well, it is my job. I have been here for quite some time.
Do you know anything about the Eden Guard?
Oh, yes.
Well, Zane, if there's anything you don't know, he might.
Do you know about the Eden God?
I'm learning.
I know enough.
Which one do you worship? Which one do you serve?
Me?
Do
No-
you serve the Eden God?
No, I serve none of them.
Oh, that's a shame.
But well, I don't know if it's safe to tell you this. Why not? You seem pretty nice. Uh, Apparently, I used to be one of them, but
Used to be.
I have no memory of that.
So, wait, you're a fallen?
I guess apparently I used to lead the Eden Guard.
But you're fallen.
I
Half
guess
fallen,
half
technically.
fallen. Technically, I'm not complete. There's another, which my other half claims to know about this place.
He starts pacing around in between you guys, and you can see him kind of tapping on his forehead, like very aggressively tapping his forehead. Fallen Eden God. Possibly I have. I don't know if I want to trust this man. Should I trust him?
Do you know?
He looks up in the air and says, "But he's a fallen. Fallen shouldn't disgrace these grounds. Fallen are fallen. They're useless. They're pointless. They're no longer Eden Guard."
Do you know
And you-
Caius Vellum?
Ugh. Yes. Bastard took me for everything I had.
Yeah, well, him and I don't really see eye to eye. We're not. We are, in fact, you could safely say that we are complete opposites because we are two halves of the same person.
He walks over and he stands up to his full height. And you realize at this point that he's rather large for a satyr. And he leans over to you and goes, "What do you mean, same person?"
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. But apparently, whenever we fell from Astera, who knows how long ago at this point, we split.
Oh, it'd be about
into
a
two.
century.
We split
two
into
or
two
three.
people. I'm still learning this, so this is all still.
So
kinda
you're
new.
not quite fallen, but broken.
Yeah, you could say that. I have a.
Most people
I have,
throw away their broken toys.
Well, there. So this is to give you an example. All right, I'll show you. All right, step back. So, and I make fire go from one finger to the other without using a rune.
He goes, "Oh, that's a nifty trick," and then he does it.
Okay, so, so I have a question. What is your name?
We'll get there in a moment. Keep telling me your story.
Well, it is
And
weird.
I put my hand up just as he starts to keep talking. I'm like, no, wait. Why is it so pertinent that you can't tell us your name?
Why can't you just tell me your story?
Because I'm not too sure we can trust you.
Well, we kind of don't have a choice at this point, Zane.
And I'm supposed to be able to
Like,
just...
There's always a choice.
I'm supposed to be able to just trust you when you've invaded my home?
He's got a point.
And I look at
But
I look at you, and
Upahora
I-
did send us here.
and I'm like, for one, it isn't your home.
Yes, it is.
This is the Cathedral of Upahora.
That would make
That does
you
not make it your home.
Uprahora.
No.
Oh.
This is the Temple of Uprahora. I built it. My
They sent us
home.
here.
So you've been alive a long time, haven't you? Ah! Speaking of which,
Very long time.
well, we can get to your name in a sec, but there's something important I need to show you. And I pull that shard out of my bag. Do you know what this is?
Oh, yes. That's actually from a battle that Uprahora was in.
Really?
Yes.
Well, it is kind of weird, but you probably noticed I can touch it no problem, aside from the vibrations. But
As you're
whenever-
saying that, he reaches out and snags it out of your hand and just starts fiddling it around
yeah,
as if it doesn't bother him at all.
and I'm like,
Says,
and-
yeah.
So
And I
Ventus like
ring
isn't
very
surprised
well.
at all at this point because I saw him do the same fire trick as me. And I'm just like, yeah. So that makes sense. It all checks out. So they couldn't
You're
touch it.
Eden Guard?
I'm assuming you're Eden Guard.
In a sense.
So
Not in the way that the Eden Guard are Eden Guard.
were you split in half also?
No, wasn't split in half. I was created.
So you're a familiar.
Not exactly. You see, Uprahara needed someone to build this temple, and then maintain the temple, and then deal with all of the dailies and deal with all the peoples and things that come through here and have their little oh, see this, oh, paint my picture with that, let me carve this, let me touch that. So he made me. And then he turns his head sharply over at Zane and says, thus, my home.
Can't argue with that.
You sound kind of bitter. Are you okay?
I've been here by myself for 800 years. No, I'm not okay.
Well, now you have us.
You're not exactly making it sound good.
Well, you don't have to stay here. You can come with us when we leave. You don't have to be.
Oh
alone.
no, I do have to stay here. I can't leave these walls.
Oh, what'll happen if you leave?
I will turn to dust.
Oh, well then we don't want that.
No.
Nope.
And as lonely as it might be, life is so much more fun. Even if it is rather boring.
Do you often have strangers popping in and out of here?
Oh, quite often.
Well, at least there's that. At least you're not completely bored.
Most recently had a rogue come through. He tried to steal my staff.
Oh,
I left him. Oh, I gave him a good thrashing, though. Gave him a nice black eye.
Was that Andrus?
I never got his name.
so he's still
Is he
alive?
still here?
Oh, yes, I'm forbidden to kill anybody.
Oh,
Is he
Unless they attack me first.
well, I'm glad that none of us attacked you.
Oh, I'm quite grateful of that. This conversation has become rather entertaining.
Well, as long as you're having fun, and I'm glad you took the time to chat with us. So, is there anything else you would like to know?
No, but I will answer your question as to what my name is.
Okay.
My name is Thamus.
Thamus?
Thamus.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Thamus.
Oh, the pleasure is all yours.
Lons. He reminds me of you.
How?
Very charismatic. I suppose we could, I guess, look around.
I know this. I know the song I want to hear,
Okay.
and I will show you a way out.
All right.
I have not heard "Happy Birthday" in 800 years.
Happy birthday. All right.
Is it even your birthday?
I'm over 800 years old. Who cares when my birthday is?
All right. Let's sing him. Let's sing him happy birthday, boys.
And a 1, and a 2, and a happy birthday
to
to
you.
you.
Happy
Yes, yes.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, thank you.
Happy birthday, dear Amos.
Amos.
Happy birthday to you.
To me.
Now.
Ah.
Why do we do this? Why do we do this? Why do we do this?
He looks at Lons and goes, "How did you get famous? You suck."
Oh, no.
Oh man, writing original material is way easier than this crap.
Oh, come on. It can't be that bad. You get all the ladies. And probably some of the men, too.
Let's not talk about that.
Most species. I know you get most species.
That's funny, dude.
Anywho. Alright, as promised, I will show you a way out.
I have one question though.
Oh, please.
Did you happen to see a not quite a ghost, but a ghost-like being silhouette walk through here?
Apparition.
Oh, that wasn't a ghost.
Oh. Then what was it?
That was the necromancer. He's been stuck here for a little while.
Oh gosh.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, his name is Noda.
Norda?
Noda. Noda Babasur.
Noda Babasor.
Okay, time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to find him and deal with him.
Well, that would be a pleasant thing to be dealt with, because I'm not allowed to kill anyone or anything. And the whole reason he's walking around like that right now is because he decided to reanimate some things.
So you stuck him in
Perhaps.
the ethereal plane?
Yes.
he animating?
So, if you get rid of the animations, that should bring him back. I don't remember the word I used to bring him back. It was kind of hasty. And it was about 100 years ago.
So where are these animations?
In the graveyard, which is what you're going to have to go through to get out of here.
And
We still gotta find the artifact
yeah,
too.
does he have the artifact?
You know, now that I think about it, he did have something that looked like a puzzle piece.
Puzzle piece.
Is there any way that we can light this place up a little?
Oh, once you get through the doorway on the other side here, it should be nice and bright for you.
Oh,
Why?
the
Was
doorway to
there
the north?
something to the east?
Oh,
To
I'm
the east?
just gonna move on out of this little place here.
Well,
You guys can have that conversation.
So we can, well, I just want to tell you, Mr. Thamus, it was a pleasure to meet you. I'd like to reach out and shake his hand.
He looks at your hand and he goes, this is a gesture I haven't seen in quite some time. And he reaches out, grabs your hand, and shakes so violently you think he's going to rip your arm off.
And it's a girly handshake, too.
So it's like
That is
this.
how you do it, right? Yes. Literally.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I just wanted to say it was a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for being extremely helpful. Sorry to disturb you in your home.
As you go to pull your hand away, he's still holding onto your hand, and he goes, soft hands for a warrior.
Yeah, it's calloused.
Damn. Oh.
I've lost all
Well,
feeling in my hands.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Well,
like
you
when a
have
bard-
fun.
When a bard plays the lute too much, they eventually don't feel their fingers. It's kind of like that. I was trained by the sage, after all, so...
Oh, fair enough. Oh, by the way, Zane.
As I kind of turn back in his direction, I'm like, yes.
Can I have a moment of your time? Away from your friends.
I grabbed Turok. Alright, buddy, come on. Nice to meet you, Thamus.
Nope.
I'm like,
Again, the pleasure is all yours.
Alright.
I'm standing right here, keeping an eye.
And I made my way back over to him.
Okay. He looks over at you, Turok, and goes, go on now. Go meet your friends. Zane will be with you shortly.
Protective of my friends, and I will not leave him with somebody that I barely know.
I'm not allowed to kill him unless he attacks me, you stupid bull.
You can almost kill him.
Turok has flashbacks of all the times that Zane hurt him. He'll do it. He'll do it.
And I just turned around. I kind of look over my shoulder at Turok, and I'm like, I'll be all right.
I hear one little thing, and I'm charging in.
Understandable.
Is that little enough?
He's right back. He's behind me again, isn't
I
he?
see that. Oh, it worked. All right, now go away. All right. As you're standing there, this bubble forms around the two of you. You can see through it. You can't hear anything on the outside of it. You guys can't hear anything on the inside of it. After a few moments of him standing there over you, everything changes. Before you is now standing what appears to be a Warforged. He says, I think it's time you and I had a serious conversation.
And I look at him real close. I'm like, Amen?
In the flesh, so to speak.
And I'm like looking at him and I'm like, well, if metallic can be considered flesh, then sure.
He reaches out and taps your arm and he says, it's considered your flesh, is it not?
It's a part of me, but I don't call it flesh, as I kind of flex my hand a little bit.
With time, something becomes part of you, making you whole, meaning your flesh, whether it be metal or skin, is still your flesh.
I'll allow that consideration. So what would you like to speak to me about, Aemon, the Time Lord?
You're about to have a great trial. I know the decisions that you're going to have to make. I cannot tell you what decision to make, obviously, and for very obvious reasons. I'm sure you're very understanding of what those reasons are. However, the time has come that the two meet. Do what you can to make sure that they come to an understanding with one another. They will be given an option. Continue separately or become one. I cannot tell you the outcomes for either, but I can give you my personal opinion,
Right.
should you want it.
I'm always happy to have knowledge, no matter if it's good or bad. I can at least decide then what to do with it.
A man after my own ticking heart. Fair enough. My opinion is that regardless of the choice that they make, there is only one outcome.
Right.
But that outcome can take one of two paths depending on whether or not they stay independent or become one. I would prefer that they become one. But your young one will need to be emotionally strong to be the proper one.
In order for his personality to be the dominant one, in other words.
He gives you a slow nod. Says you are very wise for such a young being. One day, we should play chess.
And that kind of brings me back to the chess game that I saw being played, and I'm like, I thought we had already started.
Oh, we are. But I meant an actual game of chess. See, the game of chess that you're playing right now technically isn't with me, but with time. Actual time.
I figured I was playing with all of reality.
This reality.
As my mind just kind of breaks a little.
But when your goal comes to fruition, you will have a whole new reality. And I will say this. They will miss you. For a time.
I just hope they don't come to hate me.
Hate comes and goes, just like love, just like laughter. It was a pleasure to be able to speak to you in person.
I could say the same for you, Lord Haven.
He gives you a bow and a nod, and then he turns back into the satyr. Now, what the three of you saw the entire time was him having a conversation with Thamos. The bubble drops, and the three of you here, thank you for your time. You have been a most gracious guest, and I truly look forward to seeing what happens next.
Thank you, Famous. Appreciate your time. Thank you for letting us by.
Oh, again, the pleasure is all yours.
I'm gonna have to remember that.
Thank you, Thamus.
You're welcome.
Join them.
So, Zane,
As I rejoin you guys.
you all good, man?
In time, I think I will be.
Well, that's good. So, what do you say we get to this graveyard?
We've got to take out Nova. Noda.
Noda? All right. Well, might as well check everything off the list while we're here, because I don't necessarily want to come back here if I don't have to. Before we leave, I'm looking around for my shard. Did he put it back in my bag or anything, or did he keep it?
No, he walks up to you and he says, be sure to thank your other half when you see him. Tell him I got back my property. As he tucks it back into his shirt.
So that belonged to you.
In a sense.
I'll be sure to let him know. Though, if we're being honest, I'm sure he can hear my thoughts as we speak. So.
Oh, that is wonderful to know.
Yeah.
You suck. You suck, you suck, you suck. I hope he heard it.
Hey, you heard that?
You hear no response.
Thamus,
Sure.
the satyr said you suck. If you can hear me, I'm just letting you know. He said you suck, you suck, you suck.
You suck. There was a third one. There was.
Yes, there was three.
I hope you can hear me. So, all right. See you in a bit.
Yeah, you heard what I said. He's probably just ignoring me.
Yeah, probably. Knowing him.
Anyway.
Probably care less.
Head on through those archways. You'll be in the graveyard. Have fun. Toodles.
Later. I'll look at Zane and say, what a nice guy.
Yeah. Nice.
Alright, so you guys head through the archway?
Yeah.
Yep.
And you walk into the graveyard.
Holy crap, that one actually transitioned over with no problem.
Hey Ming, you got complimented by the way just now.
Oh, thank you very much.
He said your DM is legit, super good storytelling. So
I'm on fire tonight.
yeah, tonight's a good night. All right. So this is the graveyard.
This is the part of the graveyard. As you walk in, you guys immediately see these 4 skeletons. They're not moving. They almost look like they're frozen in time. Give me
Wait,
perception
oh.
rolls.
All right.
Perception.
Hey, roll perception.
Nat 20 for a 28.
Huh.
I got a 24.
Okay. Zane?
13.
13. Lons?
12.
12. Okay, so the 2 of you don't notice it, but Ventus, you finally notice it, right along with Turak. You see the shape walk up to this one, and you see it lean over as if it's talking to it. And it comes to life as well as the other 3. And they start moving in your direction.
Turok, did you see that?
Not
You cut out. What's up?
not fair, Noda.
Yeah. So there was your ghost. All right. Well,
Told you.
guess I owe you a drink or something.
Zane, at this point, you are still the only one who hasn't noticed the specter that everybody else has noticed, and you can now hear all 3 of them talking about it.
And I'm like, I was right. It is spreading.
All right, Zane. I have to admit when I'm wrong. I was wrong. There was the specter.
I was like, okay, we can talk about that later. Skeleton guys.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm looking at the 4 of them. Like, which one? And I point out the one that started moving first. I'm like, what about him?
Yeah, he moseyed on over and I guess woke him up. So, weapons drawn, boys.
I've got
Let's
my
do
gun
this.
out, and I'm actually, yeah.
Roll initiative, I guess.
Roll initiative. I'm dropping dice.
So are we.
Okay, but you're rolling them. I'm literally dropping them.
I rolled a 7.
I got a 13.
Wow.
17.
There it is. I wait until he picks up his dice before I say mine.
What'd you roll?
Who?
Turok?
I rolled a 12.
12. So who had the 13?
Lawns.
Lons? Alright. So it's going to be Lons, then Turok, then Skeletons, then Ventus, then Zane.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Wait. What'd you roll, Zane?
I rolled a 7.
And Ventus, you rolled...
17.
Oh, 17. You're actually first.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, I rolled a 16, but I have a +1 on initiative.
Yeah. All right, so it's Ventus, Lons, Turok, Skeletons, Zane.
All right. So, let's see. For some reason, my sheet closed down, so I reopened it. All right. So, what I'm gonna do is let's see. I'm gonna activate Giant's Might.
Okay.
I'm gonna run in and just regularly attack the skeleton right here. And
All right.
Okay, so.
Make sure you make them face the right way.
17. Okay.
I
yeah.
can't remember which button turns them.
You gotta hold shift.
Shift.
All right.
Ah, there we go. Thank you.
All right. So I'm really glad, dude. I'm so glad that I'm so glad I activated Giant Smite. It gave me an advantage because I rolled a nat 1 and then I rolled a. I'm so glad I activated Giant Smite because that gives me advantage on my rolls.
Yeah.
So let's see. So my first attack, I got a 17 to hit, and then my second attack, I got a 24 to hit.
All right.
Did they both
Roll damage.
They both hit.
Yep.
Okay. It's actually a D10. 9 plus 15 for my first hit.
Okay. And for your second hit,
11.
let's get a little battle music going here.
I'm gonna cut these tunes
All right. So what'd you say the second one was?
up. 11.
11. All right. So 28 total.
Yeah, sounds right.
All right.
Um,
Lance. Oh wait.
Yes.
Well, I just, sorry.
Do you have a second?
Well,
I don't remember if you have a second attack or not.
Yeah, that was for both of my attacks.
Okay.
But I was gonna do. No, I already used my bonus action. I was just double checking. Okay.
Okay.
I'm done.
All right, Lance, you're up.
So I'm hoping I have enough space to do this. By my count, I do. But I want to run up alongside this guy,
Uh-huh.
the one that Ventus is fighting, and I
Yeah,
want to be able to run and jump on the edge of that cart and jump
Okay.
overhead with an overhead swing with my battle axe.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics for the cart the cartwheel.
Hell yeah! All right, that's a 12 on acrobatics.
Okay. That will work.
Okay. And then what's roll the swing?
Yes, roll your attack. And I'll give you a +1 bonus for the attack.
Oh, sadly, that's even with all my bonuses, it gives me a 5.
Ooh!
Lord.
So as you
Yeah.
do this beautiful leap off of the wheel, you come swinging down with your axe, and you sink the blade right into the ground.
Sure do.
Skeleton
And that-
feels it, but does not react.
On my second attack, I try to swing again,
Okay.
wedging it out of the ground and trying to like swing upwards.
Okay.
Is there any sort of disadvantage for getting it stuck in the ground or anything?
Yeah, you're definitely going. We're gonna do a -2 to the attack because you're yanking and swinging at the same time.
So is it disadvantage or no?
No, you're just gonna take a
Okay.
negative.
Okay. So I get an 18
So
on attack.
rolled an 18, so -2, 16. It'll hit.
But I also have 2 attack from old boy sharpening my blade. Uber horror. Remember he
Yeah.
was bouncing those cards off my blade, gave me +2 attack. Yeah, bitch, I wrote that down.
Nice.
All right. So we're back up to 18 on the attack, and I'm just swing. Let's see, we're gonna go. All right, so it looks like a 10 on the damage for that one.
Okay. The impact of your blade hitting him from behind knocks him off balance, presenting an attack of opportunity for you, Ventus.
All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and attack him.
All right.
Do I need
Now
to
keep in mind you'll only be able to swing one of them.
Right. Also, I forgot that I had a special ability of extra attack that I have not been using at all.
So you have 3 extra attacks?
I have basically I have 2 weapons, so I have 2 weapon fighting and dual wielding, but I also have extra attack, which means I can make an extra attack per turn that I have not been
Yeah,
using.
4 total hits then.
Yeah.
3.
3. Well, yeah, 3. The extra attack is just my right-handed weapon or my dominant weapon.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So it's not a guaranteed second attack?
Yeah, it's
It's
basically
just your normal.
yeah, it's my normal. As long as it's a regular attack, I can't use any kind of special. I mean, if my sword's like on fire, then the fire damage still counts, but it's not like it's basically
He can't combine it with his other weapon.
right. It's basically an opportunity attack for free.
Sweet. Well, the bad guy's right there.
All right. Well, I'm hit. It's your turn, but I'm hitting the opportunity attack. Do I need a roll to hit for
Yep.
that? Right.
Yes.
Okay. +7. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
Or sorry, 21. I miscounted. It's because it's +7, and I rolled a 14.
That hits.
Okay. So then D10. 6. 12 damage.
12 damage. Copied that. All right. Tura. You're up.
I am going to move up on that same one.
And he is now flanked.
And yep. And I'm going to stab with my lance.
All right.
First. Let's see. 11.
That'll hit.
Alright. For damage. 8, 9. So 14.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to use extra attack. And I'm going to use shield bash.
All right.
No. As a matter of fact, no. I'm going to try to trip him with a tail, actually. Let's
Okay.
see if I can get him prone.
Roll.
12.
That'll do it. Do me a favor. Roll me a strength check.
18 to that. Well, is it a check or it's... No. It's just
Yeah.
check's not saving throw, right?
Yeah, it's just a check.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Ventus, roll me a reaction.
Alrighty. Alright. And that's
Shit, I didn't think
that's
about
just a D20, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
16.
I'm not a trip, dude.
16?
Yeah.
Oh, you are so lucky.
Wow.
Because I literally compared your roll to mine. You beat me by 1.
Woo! It was a straight 20, no modifier, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Turok spins with his tail that he's got from becoming a half dragon. And he trips. He sweeps the legs out from underneath the skeleton and it falls down on his back. And his tail stops right against your legs.
Oh. I just look at him. Bro.
Boom.
That was a good hit.
Thank you.
Just make sure
And now it is their turn. He's going to use his turn to stand back up. This one's going to get behind Lons. Lons, what's your AC?
16.
And since you are flanked, it's 8. That's a hit. For 3 points. And Zane, it is now your turn.
Okay. I'm going to use my one of my actions to aim at
Okay.
the one that is behind Lawns here,
All right.
and then that allows me to add my Wisdom modifier to my attack roll.
All right.
Which, if I'm let me see, just so I just need to make sure about the okay, plus 8 to hit, so plus 8 plus. Okay. I'm gonna use Void Breaker to shoot that sumbitch.
All right.
16 plus 8 plus my Wisdom modifier being plus 4, so that's gonna be a 28.
That's a hit.
Okay. Sorry, doing the math.
No, you're good.
So that first one's gonna be 43 damage there.
Okay. And the second one?
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna do my second attack now.
Mm-hmm.
Still using my aim on that, right?
Okay.
So it's gonna be 10 plus 8 plus 4. So it's gonna be 22.
22?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Does that hit?
Yep.
And so the second one is gonna be 54 damage.
Woo!
Holy shit.
Big time.
Huh?
Big
As the
time.
second shot hits him, you literally turn him into particles of dust.
And I just look
And
at my
when-
gun and I'm like, I'm so glad I made you.
As soon as that happens, immediately to your right, another skeleton comes up from the ground.
Immediately to my right?
Yes.
Well, that's great. Why is
Everybody roll your initiatives. And to the new viewer that just jumped into the NK channel, thank you very much for joining us.
Welcome to the craziness.
18.
All right, so Lons has an 18. Ventus?
Nat 20, baby.
Ventus is going first. Okay.
What's your modifier?
+1, so 21.
So, okay, I got 20.
Turok is going second. Zane?
Zane is
He's
not.
like, I got 20 and a half.
So
I rolled all of 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
What's
is
the modifier?
going on?
he's got to reload.
Well, yeah, basically. Fortunate for
About the
you,
gun, I don't have to.
you actually get to go fourth, and the skeletons will be going after you. So, Ventus, start off the second round.
All right. I am going to run both of my swords through the skeleton in front of me.
All right.
That is a 17.
That's gonna be a hit.
23. And
As you deal the damage, it turns into particles of dust around your sword, and another skeleton pops up across the courtyard in your view.
oh damn. Can I what I'd like to do is I would like to do a perception check to see if I see or notice the source of this, or if they're just coming out of nowhere. I want to see if I notice anything that.
All right, give me the
might be-
perception.
might be waking these guys up. That is a +5, 24.
Right next to where that one just popped up, you see the silhouette of that figure. And the figure's moving frantically.
All right. Well, since I do I see it's moving frantically? Do I think I can catch up to him?
If you dash, you might be able to get right to him.
Dash would be an action, right?
Yes.
All right. I already used my action to attack. So
Don't you have a bonus action?
Action. So
Oh.
you have 2 attack actions, but you have your move action that you
That's
can
right. Yeah, I do.
You haven't moved, so you can dash.
All right, where is he at?
Right
there?
here.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh baby! All right, so I had enough movement to get to him without dashing. So.
All right, hold on 1 second. What's your AC?
Oh,
never mind. So when you ran past this skeleton, he went for his attack of opportunity. And he swung so fast to try to hit you that he, on a nat 1, broke his own back. He split himself in half, and his top half just toppled over.
Okay, can I say something?
Okay.
Because I see
Yeah.
that I see that happening, right? As he
Yes.
swings, I duck out of the way, and he twists in half, and I look at Lons and say, "I did that on purpose." Stupid, bro.
So,
All right, okay.
oh, why couldn't I nat 20 on that one? Why did it have to be a 1?
And the guy's right in front of me now, isn't he? Right here.
The silhouette is in front of you, yes.
Okay. So what I'd like to do is use my my extra attack to swing my sword at him to see. I'm gonna swing and see if it hits.
Okay.
22.
It goes right through the silhouette. But you see him look down where you just swung, and you see the head kind of lift back up in your direction.
And I just look at him.
And you can see it. You can see the silhouette of the hands and the shoulders. The hands kind of go up in the air, and then the shoulders kind of buck up and down real quick, like.
And I just look at him and I nod. He's right here. I just don't know how to hit him.
Tura, you're up.
So the cart that Lons jumped off of, that's by him. Is that like a simple wooden cart?
Yes.
I'm gonna
Oh
do
God, I
something
hope you're about to do what I think you're gonna do.
Do I need to move
I'm
out
gonna
the way?
run up. Yeah, you
Not
probably should.
necessarily. It depends on what he's gonna do.
I am going to try and like run up to the front of the cart right by Lons and try to push that cart into the skeleton and try to crush him with it.
between him and like crushing him into that other little thing that's behind him, like that.
All
I
right.
guess.
Do you have the charge feat?
No.
All right. So this is going to be a dash with a strength check.
Right.
Please roll a 1. Please roll a 1. Please roll a 1. Please roll a 1. Please roll a 1.
I agree.
You might not want to agree with me on why I want him to roll a 1.
Yeah, I could just toss it up and hit land on you. I mean. Well, it's not a 1.
Well, he rolls a 1. The cart turns into a mimic.
What is it? A 2?
An 8.
An 8?
I rolled a 3. Plus 5 for strength.
All right.
I got a
I'm
little bit too
still.
excited.
I'm still gonna have you roll percentile. See if you keep
Alright.
your balance.
Let's see.
Let me know what you roll.
Okay, yeah. 66. Executing that order.
Effectively executing Order 66, and you fall flat on your face through the cart.
Oh wow.
Lons, roll me a react.
I got a little bit too excited.
Just a 20.
Yeezer.
14.
You are able to step away from it just before he falls through it, and you feel the wind run up your spine from where the cart split in half, and the wind just kind of ran up your spine with the cart.
Neato.
You almost got launched, bro.
Told you I was gonna do something stupid.
And now it's your turn, Lance.
Let's see. First, I gotta see how all this works.
Damn it.
All right. So I'm gonna run back to said cart.
Okay.
Shit, I'm trying to manipulate on the wrong screen. I'm so dumb. All right. So first, I'm gonna turn my happy ass around,
All right.
and I'm gonna do this number, land, jump over the cart, and into this guy's face, and do like a quick chant with my hands and cast burning hands in the skeleton's face.
Nice. All right. So first, I need the acrobatics check.
Roll
Got
a
it.
roll a one. Roll a one.
You don't want him to roll a 1.
Because you're under the cart. You're technically.
Although
I'm good.
I want him to roll a 1. Did you roll a 1?
I rolled a 1.
Why are we doing this? Why are we wishing for our not success? It's not cool.
Oh, it's really not cool. So you go to jump over the cart and epically fail at your jump. You do get the height. You don't get the clearance. Your foot catches the portion of the cart that's sticking up in the air from him, breaking through it and standing it up on end. And as you come down casting Burning Hands, your Burning Hands land on Turok's face. Roll damage.
Okay.
Can I roll a perception to see if I see
Now
what's
I'm
going?
actually okay with this. Now I'm 100% okay with it.
Your back would be to this, so you wouldn't be able to see it.
Yeah, but I'd hear it, wouldn't I?
Let's see.
It depends.
Cast.
It depends on how Turok reacts.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast it at tier 3, okay, Turok? Yeah, we're gonna do that.
No, you can't change it.
Piece of crap. I never said what tier. Tier 3
That's on
burning
you.
hands.
You're fire resistant, right?
Yeah.
Let's hope.
All right, we got 18 damage.
Oof.
9.
And that will bring it to... Okay, I'm going to give you a chance. You don't have to roll a reaction for this, Turok. If you want to verbally or physically react to this somehow.
I'm gonna roll for it.
Okay, what are you
Why
doing?
not?
Sure hope he rolls a 1.
What kind of reaction are you rolling for?
You said I have a choice to roll a reaction.
No, I said
I
you
want
don't
to.
have. You don't have to roll a reaction, but if you want to react physically or verbally, I need to know what you're doing.
Oh, I was gonna roll to.
You're not going to be able to roll out of the way.
Ah, well.
You just dove through a fucking cart. You're kind of under the cart right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
Also
decided
trying to.
set your ass on fire.
Also trying to push myself up, but I don't know. I never saw it coming, so
Your ass.
So you suddenly feel an intense fiery pain on your face.
all right. I'm gonna try to move away from that then.
Are you like rolling around in
Do
pain? What are you doing?
Scream
I'll
or-
probably try to scooch myself to the left away from it.
But no, so with the reaction I'm
Can't
talking
move.
about, you can't move.
Okay.
The reaction I'm talking about is, does your body jerk? Does your head jerk? Do you scream? Do you yell? That kind of reaction.
Yeah, like you're basically whatever you're do
Well,
it.
then
How
I
do you
wouldn't be able to move
react
my.
to the pain?
If I can't scooch over to the left away from it, then what's the point of me moving my head or rolling
You're not-
away?
Oh,
I
you're not
mean,
catching what I'm saying.
Your face
This
is
is
on fire.
your
Oh,
face is. Hold on.
yeah, I get that.
Listen to me. You can still, with your head, physically react to your face being burned. You can verbally react to your face being burned.
For
You
the-
just can't move your body
for the
out
sake,
of the way.
the sake of role
But
playing.
all logic, when you get hurt,
We're not talking
you're
logic,
moving
I'm-
away from it.
We're
So
not talking
if
logic.
my head is going one way, going away
Hold
from
on.
it. My
We're
entire
going to
body's
pause
trying
for
to go away from it.
just a moment. All right, I had to mute the chat from the stream real quick. You got it paused on your end, guys?
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah, it's muted. So you don't scream or nothing? No, your face is burned. Like you can't move away from it.
Okay, we are back. We figured it out. And we are going to move on to Zane.
Okay. So what I'd like to try, I need to use one of my spells real quick.
Okay.
I'm going to use my spider climb spell
On what?
on me.
No, I mean,
Oh,
where
so,
are you trying to spider climb?
this wall over here.
Okay.
So I'm going to move over to that place with my spider climb done, and I'm going to try and get myself up here, facing to where I can kind of see over those guys.
Okay.
This guy that's here
Uh-huh.
is the one that he originally spoke to, right? Like he was the first one that started moving.
Yes.
Zane would have noticed that he was the first one to start moving. Like
Yes.
he didn't see the ghost, but he did notice that one was the first one that started moving.
Yes.
So
You wouldn't have known that it was the one spoken to them.
Right, no, but I mean, if I thought that was the first one that started moving, I'm like gonna kind of go off of that.
Right.
Like there's something that's causing these things to come alive.
Okay.
If that one was the first one that started moving, then I'm gonna be like, maybe it has something to do with the order in which we're trying to take care of these things. Because he said the way that Thamos was talking, or Thamus, or whatever you want to, whatever we're trying to call the satyr. The way that he was saying is that there's 4 things that we have to eliminate. We've already eliminated 2 of those 4. And Zane's thinking that it has to do with like the ones that basically started those 4. And so he's like, and that one was the dude that started moving first. So he's going to try and attack that one.
Okay.
From up on the wall. And also, can I do a quick perception check and see if any of these things are ranged?
Yes.
Okay. So, wow, I wish I could have had that going on. 26 for the perception.
Okay. You see that they are all armed with a sword and a shield.
Sword and shield. Cool. So, from where I'm at, I might not be in such a bad position. So in my spider climb, stayed up on the wall. I'm going to, since I've already used one spell action, attack action, that means I've only got the one attack action. I'm going to basically try and use that one attack action to hit dude here.
Okay.
And that is going to be a 26.
That's a hit.
Okay. And so... So that'll be 48 damage.
Okay. And now it is their turn. The one that his upper body is on the ground tries to swing his shield with disadvantage at Ventus. Ventus, what's your AC?
Give me a second, I'll tell you. My AC is 15.
You better be glad I had to roll with a disadvantage. Rolled 15 the first time, 14 on the disadvantage roll. So he swings with his shield and just basically looks like he's waving at you with the shield, trying to hit you with it.
Can I wave it in back? As a reaction?
Yeah.
Hey!
The one in front of you. Ooh, 16. He hits.
Already. I have a reaction that I'm gonna use. If you're okay with that.
Yeah, because you were reacting to an action performed against you from behind. Well, yeah, go ahead.
It's a runic shield. It's a reaction.
Okay.
What it does is it basically wait, is it the guy from behind me that attacked?
No, it's the front.
He's the one that missed. It's the one in front of you.
Okay. So I can see him. Okay, so basically you just have to re-roll your attack to see.
Okay.
You re-roll a d20, and no matter what it is, if it's better then awesome, if it's worse then you miss.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna hate that.
No, I don't hate it. I mean, if it is what it is.
Oh no, you're gonna hate it. It's nat 20.
Oh, good.
I still got to work on that shield.
And he swings his sword at your left hand.
Okay.
At least the damage is low. Doubled, it's 6 points.
Okay. Wait, nat 20 is double damage?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
that's
Yeah.
critical damage is double.
Oh shit.
Every time you guys have rolled a nat 20, I've had you multiply the damage by 2.
I don't remember ever doing that. I don't know if I've ever rolled a nat 20 when attacking though.
Once. Early on in like the first season.
Yeah.
Alright, what was the damage?
6 points. Total.
Alright.
Where he literally rolled 3 points worth of damage on his hit.
Yeah. Such a great crit. Let's see.
Good thing
Who
is
else
what-
is left?
Dull blade.
So, since Lons is prone,
That's how it is.
12 should, 12 will hit because your AC is 18, correct? Lons?
I think it's 16.
Yeah.
Looking.
Or
16.
16. So yeah, 12 will definitely hit. And for boy, these guys are doing all kinds of great damage. 2.
Balling, bro. They should have sharpened their swords.
Pokey, pokey.
Well, in their defense, they've been dead a while.
Yeah.
The fact they were buried with their weapons shouldn't be a thing, you know?
But I feel like
Alright.
I feel like if I died, Zane would make sure I still sharpen my sword.
Right. Roll initiatives.
Make those things look good, you know?
Yeah.
For those of you watching, if you're wondering why we're doing initiatives every round, it keeps everything completely random. And it also keeps anybody from being able to line up what they're going to do over a series of actions and rounds.
And also, if you think about it during a real fight, it just kind of makes sense that, you know, stuff can happen in a different order no matter what's going on.
Yep.
You can be a little bit more prepared one round than you would be in the next 10 seconds, you know.
All right. So, Lons, what'd you roll?
10.
10. Ventus.
12.
Zane.
16 for once.
Oh wow. Turok.
Rolled an 8.
8. And oh,
Oh.
you finally roll high and they go first.
Wow. Lucky be them.
With a 19, yeah. And Longe, you're going to be the first to get hit for a whopping 1 point of damage. This one's going to try to hit you again, Ventus. And he waves his shield at you frantically again, trying to hit you. And the one in front of you rolls a 19 to hit.
Alright, we're going to try Runic Shield again.
Alright.
I'm having deja vu right now.
And that time he definitely missed. I literally rolled half. He rolled an 8.
Okay. Whew.
So this puts Zane.
Okay. I'm going to only use one of my. I'm going to use one of my attack actions to aim.
Okay.
So I'm only going to use the one attack action on the old boy that's down there.
Alright.
It's going to be a 27 to hit.
Okay. That's a hit.
Yeah, I mean, I rolled a 15, so it was good. Really could have rolled better on the. So for 47 damage that time.
Good lord. I think we made that gun a little OP.
You said it could fire 2 bullets at once, and each one of those has that 3rd level spell on it, so.
As that one turns into dust, one appears directly below you.
Below me. Good thing I climbed up kind of high.
Do you have another action or no?
I mean, I have my move action.
Alright.
How high up does this little wall thing go?
About 12 feet.
And I'm probably up all 12 of them, huh?
Yep.
Pretty much. Well, if it's below me, and I've still got wall there on the other side there, I'm going to go over and past them
Okay.
and try and get behind them. Ish. Matter of fact, I'm gonna jump up on. I'm gonna get up on top of this column.
Okay.
I'm gonna perch up there.
Alrighty. Is that where you end your turn?
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna see if. Oh, let me do a perception check real quick to see if I can see where the heck this specter is.
Okay. Let me know what you roll.
For all of 11.
All but 11.
All of 11.
All of 11. Don't notice anything different.
So I still can't see this ghost that everybody else is seeing. I'm like, thank God I'm not going crazy like everyone else.
Well, it hasn't been infected yet.
Not infected yet, exactly. Alright, Ventus, you are up.
Alright, so the guy right in front of me, I'm going to pull out my swords, and I'm going to cut him the fuck down if I can.
Alright.
Alright, so I rolled a 25 for my first hit, and a 17 for my second.
Alright, both hit.
13 for my first hit.
Okay.
$15 for my second hit.
How much for the second?
15.
15?
Yeah.
Alright. That wobbled him a little bit.
And I'm going to use my extra attack also. I was waiting to use that to see if that killed him, so I would use it on the other guy. But 23 to hit.
Okay.
$11.
11 damage?
Yeah.
Alrighty. He disappears into a dust cloud like the rest, and another one pops up beside you.
Bro, do y'all ever die? That's a dumb question. Don't answer that.
Turok.
Does he? Hold on. Does he say that out loud?
Yes.
Yeah, do you say that out loud?
Yes, I do. And then I say, shh, Zane. I'm frustrated. Stop.
And I'm like, it doesn't help that they're already
Dead.
Stay on the roof. Stay on the roof.
Alright, Turok, you're up.
Stand back up, snaring the hell at Lawns as I get back up. And can I do a perception to get my bearings, see where everybody's at?
Yes.
That's 18.
Alright, so there's two things that are going to happen with that perception roll. As you push yourself up to kind of catch your bearings, part of the cart comes up with you and kind of tilts to where you can see the underside of it. And you see kind of a glowing sigil on it. And you recognize this sigil. You've seen this sigil used before to force things into an astral realm. And you know if you destroy the sigil, whatever was forced into the other realm by it will return to this reality. You also notice that Zane has climbed up on a pillar. Ventus has two skeletons next to him. One of them is just a torso swinging a shield wildly at him, trying to hit him with it. And you also realize that the burning sensation to your face came from Lons, who's laying on the ground next to where you were just at.
Just face down. Just.
Oh, wait a minute. I accidentally skipped Lons. But that's going to be what happened on your turn. Lons.
So the figure that Ventus saw, is he still being only able to see it? Like
Wait.
the ghost figure guy,
Yeah, he'll still be able to see it.
but not me, not anybody else.
Roll me your perception.
Yeah. Why do I ask questions? Why do I bother?
What's your roll?
Why do I say things?
You
Nat
rolled a 1?
bro. Another nat 1. Like, am I just
So-
fucking blind at this point? Jesus Christ.
You, as you look around to try to catch your surroundings, you realize that there's so much dirt in your eyes that everything is just a blur.
I'm basically Helen Keller. Yeah, I get it.
You're basically Helen Keller.
You look around and realize there's skeletons everywhere.
I look around and realize that I can't see anything. whatsoever.
He's like, bro, we're in a
Much less
graveyard.
the giant flame-faced fucking minotaur next to me.
We're in a graveyard.
Fuck. Well, shit. I guess I'm gonna spend a turn wiping dirt off my face or something. I don't know.
All right. And you only have the one thing that you can do?
I can definitely do 2 actions.
Okay. So what's your second action? The wiping the dirt out of your eyes, I'm not going to count against you.
Okay. But does that count as my first action?
Getting up, yes.
Okay. Getting up. Sounds good. I want to run up alongside Ventus and try to get another look-see of all that's going on. I'm able to roll perception twice.
Yes.
That's what I'm gonna do.
All right.
Do that number. I'm gonna go up on perception. It's a 14.
Okay. So with that, you're able to see that Turek is, because you're not up until your turn, but at the moment, Turek is on the ground. You see that Ventus has the 2 skeletons, and you do notice Zane standing up on top of the pillar, aiming down towards another skeleton.
Okie dokie.
All right, now we're over to you, Turek. So all that stuff happened.
Yep. So I got up, saw where everybody was, saw the sigil underneath the cart, noticed that
Yes.
it was glowing. Do I have a bonus action to pick up the sigil and yell at and hold it up and yell at Zane? Or
Yeah,
no?
I'll give that to you. You can break that piece of
Okay.
board off that's got the sigil.
I'm
I'll
gonna
give that
do
to you as a free action.
Okay. I'm gonna do that, hold it up, and yell at Zane and just yell at him, shoot this and break it.
Okay.
All right, Zane, you hear this.
Mm-hmm.
Are you shooting it?
Oh, I thought you were trying to figure out what was going on next. I thought we had to wait until the next round.
Yeah, that's I was kind of
No, it's the end.
wondering.
He's the last one in the lineup.
Right.
Right.
So does that start the next turn?
Well, he's presenting you an opportunities, and I'm letting you react to it.
Well, the only thing I was gonna try to do was just use my dispel magic on the rune.
You don't know that it's a rune yet, though. He just yelled at you to shoot this.
Well, I'm gonna take a look at it and try and discern what it is before I do it, because I'm not gonna just shoot something randomly magical or something. And
Okay.
That could blow it up. That could blow him up.
He could take it.
Zane's just gonna be smarter about something than just be like, okay, yeah, sure, and point the gun and shoot. That'll be dumb to him. So no, he's not gonna do that.
All right, so roll me an insight. See if you recognize it.
Okey-dokey. Yay! 27.
27.
Mm-hmm.
You recognize the sigil. It's a little bit modified, but it's somebody's personal sigil to send people into another realm. And you know, if the sigil is broken, it'll bring whatever was sent to the other plane will return to this plane.
So I know that I can break it and it will be fine.
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, I do. I'll try to shoot it.
All right.
I
Roll
know-
me.
as long as
This
I
is
know
gonna.
it's a magical reaction.
Right. You know that it's not gonna have a magical reaction.
Okay.
This is gonna be an aimed shot, so I need you to roll percentile. He's literally because he's holding it.
Well, yeah. So I would I would want to aim and then fire. So I would basically do that.
Right. The because he's holding it is why I'm having you do it as an aimed shot.
Did that wrong.
Kind of like using a called shot, I guess you would say.
Did that wrong.
All shot is rolling with disadvantage.
How about a 94?
Hey, 94 will do it.
So Zane's gonna have that gun pulled and just kind of be, they're like, all right, hold it still, and
As soon as you pull the trigger, when the shot hit, what are you using ammo-wise to shoot this?
oh, it's gonna be the radiant bullets. So
It's gonna be
those big ass purple beams of light are gonna cook his freaking hand, but it'll get done.
Your shot goes clean, almost dead center of a bullseye. Just enough. It was damn near 100% perfect shot. It goes through the sigil, decimates the board that it was on.
Yeah.
You see all of the skeletons disappear.
Oh.
And then from the other corner of the graveyard, you guys see a figure appear. And all
Skeleton
you
fight
hear
and
come
just
from
blow
him
up.
is, "Damn it!"
And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Did we ruin your day?
Ruined my day. My day was ruined a long time ago.
Well, it's only gonna
You
get worse
are
from
just
here.
irritating me by being here. I was having just the finest time on the other side. No one to mess with me, no one to steal from me, no one to tell me what I can't do.
Well, you've got something that we need.
Well, what would that be?
The artifact.
Artifact? What artifact?
You know exactly which one I'm talking about.
Do I? There's thousands of artifacts in this world. There were even more on this other side.
All right, so as a fighter, I don't normally do this. Can I roll to intimidate him?
Sure.
Nat 20, baby. Let me check my modifier.
So what-
Okay, calm down. Don't get your panties in a wad. What specific artifact are you looking for?
Puzzle piece.
ones you got on you?
No. That is not how negotiation works. You want something that I supposedly have. I'm not going to tell you everything I have. What are you looking for?
We're looking for a puzzle piece.
A puzzle piece.
Yep,
What does it look like?
a puzzle piece.
Celestial in origin.
I might have such a trinket on me. What's it worth? To you.
You get to
Not
live.
dying.
Get to live.
You get to live.
I get to live.
You get to live.
That's acceptable,
Okay, now.
but I'm not
yeah.
willing to give it up.
Okay, and why is that? What importance does it hold to you?
None. But money talks.
Okay, what possible use could you need for money?
You are of this world, correct?
Yeah, but you haven't been for the last 100 years.
Exactly, little genius. I need money to survive on this side.
Okay. So, say we were to part with money, that resolves your life.
Zane's just gonna look at him and be like, "What's a figure that's acceptable to you?"
How about a figure that gets you out of my hair, away from me, with my life intact, and I can live comfortably to do whatever I want?
I'm waiting for a number, kid.
I tossed Zane 20 gold. Here you go.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if he sees that. Really? You think I can live off of 20 gold pieces?
I mean, it's a head start. Look,
Let's try.
I'm not rolling in money, okay? I'm not rich.
No, but
No.
your father is.
How do you know who my father is?
Oh, come on. I may not have been in this realm for a very long time, but even I know of the Sanguinian Sage, and I know of his protege that he's been training for years. Now, the Paladin and whatever that is over there, that's new.
All right, Uncle Zane, what do you think? What do you think we should do?
I'm still waiting for this man to give me a number.
He kind of shakily stands himself up, pauses on the other side of Turok. Don't try anything, Paladin. And then he continues forward to Zane, or to Ventus. Says, your father is the Iron Wall. Give me your word on his life that I will get 300,000 platinum.
I look at Zane. I don't have that kind of cheddar.
And I'm like, I think you're talking to the wrong man.
Well, you heard him.
He turns around in your direction, Zane, and says, maybe so. But he can speak for his father, can't he?
No. No.
His father speaks for his father.
No, I don't speak for that man. No.
If you're trying to talk to the man with the money, then the man with the money is going to have to talk to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, then put me in contact with the man with the money.
Good luck. I've been trying to talk to him for years, and he's my own father. Okay, good luck.
And I'm just shaking my head, and I'm like, Ventus, think for a second. I own a company that is basically taking care of our entire country for years. I'm the guy with the money.
I know, but do you really want to part with that for this guy?
I'm just like, if it gets us what we want, and honestly, it's not even a drop in the bucket.
See?
All right.
Money does talk.
Okay, so let's hash out the details of this deal.
Details, schmeetails.
Oh,
You
no.
want something I have, supposedly. I want money that I know one of you can get for me.
So I walk up to him
Show
and
me
get
the artifact actually exists.
yeah, I get right up in his face and I say, "Let's see the artifact."
He reaches into his bag, and he starts to pull something out, and then he stops. How do I know you won't just try to steal it from me?
You have my word. And a knight's word.
He turns
is
to you,
bond.
Zane, and says, I'll listen to the sage before I listen to a brat of a rich man.
That's a mistake.
Is he worth his word?
He won't do anything to you.
He turns back to you, Ventus, and he pulls not one, not two, but 3 pieces of artifact out.
Okay,
Would you say this is worth 300,000?
Can I roll an insight check and
Yes.
inspect them?
I'd like to roll it too.
All right. Are you coming down off the wall, or are you just trying to squint and look
I'll
across?
even kind of hop and go across these 3 right here and jump down.
Insight.
I rolled an 18.
Yeah, I got a 17.
Okay. These are the pieces you're looking for. They're the 3 pieces that were missing.
All 3?
All 3.
And they're the genuine article.
Yep.
Okay. There's one other condition.
Oh, Lord, with the conditions. What now?
Okay, he agreed to pay you, but I want to set something clear. We're giving you your life back. You're getting plenty of money. You don't need to bring the dead back to life. You don't need to cause a bunch of hell. You need to change professions or whatever it is you did that got you stuck in the ethereal realm for 100 years. So
That was not the deal. The deal was enough money for me to live how I want, however I want.
So if you need to understand, the deal will be fine. If you choose, you can choose to do whatever you want. Just understand, we will kill you.
You could try. At this point, hold on one second. All right, so I need all 4 of you to just roll me a straight 20. You're rolling basically to see if you realize something about him.
All right, 16.
16?
Yeah.
Also
14.
14, also 16. Turok?
6.
6. Okay, so Turok's the only one who doesn't sense this. But the 3 of
I'm
you...
too far past.
the 3 of you feel this overwhelming weight almost hit your soul. And you realize this man is far more capable than you thought he was from how he was acting. And he is fully capable, from the sense that you're getting, of walking away from this fight, if you guys were to fight, as the only one alive. The 2 of you that rolled 16 realize he actually gave you the better option by allowing you to purchase it off of him.
I look at Zane and make eye contact with him, without any facial expression whatsoever, because I don't want this guy to see what's going on. I just look at Zane and say, Just try not to be a piece of shit when you leave here. That's all I ask. Try to do something good with your life. That's all I ask.
He looks at you with with the evilest, nastiest, childish grin you've ever seen in your life. He says, "I grant second chances. What's being a piece of shit about that?"
All I'm saying is, you'll have a lot of money to do what you want. All I ask is that you do the right thing.
Well,
That's all I ask.
the right thing is defined by the person, so
Okay.
terms are agreeable.
Okay. So that's all I ask. So if y'all want to finish the transaction, you can. That was my only condition.
Zane, he turns to you and he says, he holds the 3 pieces out in front of you. He says, "Coinage for artifacts."
And just kind of all I do is you see Zane unshoulder his pack. He opens it up, pulls out some parchment, and pulls out his kit and everything. Goes ahead and sits there, puts it on a board real quick, and actually just start. You see him just to start writing, and he literally draws out. In a few minutes, he draws out a contract. And he goes ahead and he says, "For the purchase of this artifact, or these artifacts, I'm willing to give you your money." And that's what this document says. It says, and you can be assured that Corvus Industries will take care of this.
Says, "So we signed the contract in blood?"
I'd rather not. My signature is good enough.
He grabs your hand, the one with flesh, and very quickly takes a needle and pokes the inside of your thumb, and then pokes his own thumb and presses both your thumbs onto it. And he says, "This is signed in blood. You break your word, I break your world."
You break my world, and I'll find a way back, and I'll make sure that I break your soul.
And at that, he gives you a very light, surprisingly light-hearted chuckle. "I would hope you would." He lets go of your hand and removes his thumb, slides the parchment off, rolls it up, sticks it in his shirt, and he hands you the 3 artifacts. "Now, gentlemen, if you don't mind, I'm going to be on my way."
I pat him on the back and I say, "Pleasure doing business with you."
Oh my god.
He turns around and looks at you and goes, "Oh, you're going to be fun to give a second chance to."
It's a pleasure doing business with you.
And at that, he turns and begins to walk away.
I look at Zane and say, "Yeah, that guy was strong."
Too strong.
Yeah.
But I don't care.
Oh.
While you guys are standing here,
As I'm sitting there and I'm actually like putting the pieces together, like, and I'm like, with this, any of that could change.
Yeah.
And and that's all I say.
so as you guys are standing there, all of you hear inside your heads, you hear over Upra Horror's voice. He says, "I need you guys to meet me as soon as possible. I've met with the Iron Wall. He knows the location of where that artifact can be used. He's figured it out. I thought I knew where it was. I was wrong."
How does my father know?
Exactly what we're talking about.
Astera. He's figured out the actual location of Astera.
I've been looking for that damn place for the past year. How the hell did he find it?
I don't know, but he doesn't sound right in the head. Something's off.
I'm sure he's fine. He's my father. I'm sure it's fine. You know how resourceful my father can be, Zane.
Yeah, but even the iron wall has its limits. And I think he might have found him.
Well, I have faith in him.
You don't know your father like I do.
He opens up a portal in front of you guys and says, "Step through the portal. It'll bring you to a tavern. Wait there. You'll actually walk into your room. Do not leave the room. Wait for me there. I will be there with your father in the following week."
I put my hand to my head and I'm like searching inside, and all I say is, "We found him."
And you hear the response of, "Found who?"
Found them.
Them.
The artifacts.
So you did find it.
Did find it.
From my understanding, our father has found something interesting. I know where he's going to be going to meet with someone. I'll meet you there.
Okay. Well, Uperhora is supposed to meet us as well. So.
And if you see our father before I do, please tell him I said hello.
All right. I'll do
With that, the voice in your head goes silent. Do you guys step through the portal?
Yeah.
Can't stay here.
All right. So you guys step through the portal. You show up.
Server attempting to reestablish.
Yep. We're actually wrapping up for the night. We're at the end there. That's why I did that. You guys appear inside of the room, and it has 4 beds, so you guys are able to sleep here for the evening. Food is already in the room.
Where the heck is this, though?
You don't know. It doesn't look familiar.
Do I care to go outside the doors and go and check inside the tavern, talk to these people, anything like that?
Didn't he say
Or-
for us not to leave the room?
Yes.
I don't like that. I need to know where I'm at. I need to know because I've got those other 2 artifacts sitting up there in the freaking sky, and I need to have them here.
So, do you guys go ahead and try to wait for the night?
I'm gonna be putting these artifacts together and trying to make them all work, or try to make them all work together and all that. So,
Okay.
whatever's going on.
Indeed.
All right. Well, this is where we are going to end tonight's session. Make sure you guys come back next Wednesday.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, by the way. We super appreciate all the support, all the views, everybody coming in and showing love. I'm glad y'all are still just as hyped about it as y'all have been. We had a good time, and we're super grateful. And I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who took the time out of their night to hang out with us and play some D&D. So
Yes.
we'll
Greatly appreciate you guys.
we will 1000% see you guys next Wednesday. So make sure you tune in, and I hope y'all have an awesome night. Peace.
Bye-bye.